This show is hosted by Vincent Welles, master of the occult. He was tricked to host a talk show for all eternity, with his only friends being his werewolf co-host, Warren Talbot. That's me. I can't really come out twice. And his ex-wife. Yeah.
What are you doing? What's up? What are you doing here?
Out here. It's time for the show. Where's Vince?
Oh, damn it. That's right. I left you off the email because in an effort to make things a little more palatable for the folks of HBN, I have been doing a lot of publicity, heading around all the kind of circles of hell, just kind of like showing his face.
I wouldn't mind doing this sort of publicity. I'm a people person, as they say. Say that again. I am a people person.
No, the first part about not minding.
I wouldn't mind doing publicity. Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad he had a little point with some nuns. They were sticking rulers in between his fingernails.
Oh boy.
Metal side first. Those old metal gimmicks.
Anyway, I have these masks now. I'm trying to sell them on the site. They could be a little bit cheaper. Right now they're $665/$99. The shipping's a little much too.
What are you doing? Is this a note? What the fuck is this?
Listen, when's he coming back? Cause we gotta get the show going.
Okay, you know what? What
are you drinking?
Oh, so check this out. So I know we're always talking about drink piss, right? We're always talking about drink piss. So I figured, hey, Adam Seraphim, you fucking Adonis, put your money where your angelic mouth is. So this is sinner's piss, and I gotta tell you, turns out sinner's piss, champagne to angels, fallen though they may be.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god! Imagine flat margarita. Imagine a margarita if you left it out on a counter for too long and it got flat, but it still gets the job done. You know what I mean?
Oddly enough, I know exactly how that tastes. I guess we go to a commercial break. I mean, I don't know.
Did you take this, you son of a...
If you pissed your PJs at the haunting of Booby Manor, and you could endure excretion, and if you were confused by the exorcism of Bobby Hyman, you're gonna shit out of your ears when you see Murder Splat. Andrew Splat hates women screaming at him.
Wet dreams. You can use my bed sheets as a diving board.
Get in that Taco Bell smell.
Cut out my eyes. Make me look like a jack-o'-lantern. She enlisted in ISIS.
So can you tolerate Murder Splat? Rated R. Everyone's allowed in the theater. Who the fuck cares? As hell. Just come on in. We don't give a shit who the hell you are.
We're back! Welcome to hell! Plenty of show left.
Oh yeah, there's so much show.
Buckets of show. The demons! Speak to me, Warren. Demons are telling me our next guest is Pete LePage!
Welcome!
Wow,
Welcome to hell!
it's nice to get a welcome to hell. You would think you wouldn't get such a warm greeting in hell, but that's nice of you.
Yes, hell is very misunderstood.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good time down here. Aside from the torture and eternal torment and, you know...
I guess when we stop and think about it, it's not very fun.
Cenobites.
Cenobites? Not even buns? They just have bites?
No, Cenobites. You know, Cenobites. Oh, yes, Clive Barker, quite a talented painter. Have you seen his paintings, Pete LePage?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, check them out. And you know what? While you're checking things out, check out Comic Book Club. That is a podcast that you have been a long-time host of.
That is correct, yes. I am a co-host of Comic Book Club We do a live show on the internet every Tuesday.
How is that going in light of all of the...
It's some people are getting it for the first time because of the pandemic, which is interesting. So it's nice to get new, but it's also just tough, like doing it remotely when it's kind of, we feed off the energy of a live kind of thing. Plugging away, man. It's been a long time, like 16.
It's been hasn't it? How long were you calculating in your head?
Yeah, it was 16 years.
Not as long as I thought.
No.
Thought it was longer. 16 years.
Are you finding right now...
I have hosted this show for all eternity. Sorry to interrupt you, Warren, but I've been doing this for all eternity, so.
That's fine. That's me too.
16 years, big deal.
Let's get down to the brass tacks. Who would win in a fight? King Shark or Killer Croc?
I'm gonna give it to Croc on that one.
Yeah. He's ruthless.
Yeah. Also, like, Shark isn't as badass on land as you would think, it's not as, I feel like...
But he is a king. He has a monarchy, and...
That's not gonna do much in a fight.
Well, does he have a scepter or a crown? Because he's a king. He's a king. Get it?
No.
Are there any in the comic book world cursed artifacts or ancient comic books that may be demonic in some way? Or
when you think about it, Necronomicon is kind of a comic book, it's got pictures, it's old school,
It's more of a graphic novel, Pete. Come on.
There are some Grant Morrison stories that are so kind of like tripped out that people feel like they're cursed after reading them.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this book right here, this is Savage Wolverine, Hands on a Dead Body, is about dealing with your demons. And, a lot of people after reading this book have to sit with their inner demons in a room with them.
It's been a few hours since I've sat with my demons in a room. Might hold off on that one.
After this is over, I
would assume that if you're in hell, there's got to at least be a room with your demons in it, right?
Always.
Yeah, it's just my room.
What was the comic book in your childhood that kind of turned your brain on? That thing that snapped it into focus for you?
First comic book that I reached up and grabbed, the Captain America comic, and actually had Captain America with two Uzis. And it was like a black and white kind of cover. And I was like, who is this Captain America? This is crazy. Kind of melted my brain. But then Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the old school black and white.
Great.
I have every issue of that. And that was it became my world, and that's where I wanted to live.
They got a loan from a cousin for $7,000 to do that first printing.
What's great about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is they did it to make fun of Marvel. The Foot Clan, they're making fun of the Hand. They're just like, they're like, this is ridiculous. And then that comic turned into the thing they were kind of making fun of, where it blew up and it became a whole thing.
You got to partner up with a toy company first.
Much like He-Man, that was that whole thing was just a lie.
Yeah, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats.
Got this idea, Thundercats.
I'm down at the warehouse. Listen, we got a bunch of cats. We got some action figures. You have to make some up, Bob.
Take their heads and weld them on to the other bodies.
One of them's just going to be a cat because we're out of bodies. So it's going to be Snarf. It's just going to be the most annoying cat.
You have Congress to thank for all of that, because they passed a law saying that no action figures can be made of something that does not have an intellectual property attached to it. So that's why G.I. Joe had the comic book, and then later on the cartoon. He-Man had a comic book inside of the action figure.
Oh, yeah, they did.
The Hanna-Barbera cartoon happened, or whatever the fuck.
Better than the cartoon, the comic books, for sure.
Yeah. The artwork, forget about it.
He was just a roaming barbarian hero. He wasn't... They hadn't messed it up with all this Prince Adam storyline yet.
Yeah. Hey, Pete, what's your favorite depiction of hell? We'll tell you it's bullshit.
Okay, my favorite
we'll tell you.
depiction of hell.
Bogus Journey.
I was gonna say Office Space.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's actually
That's quite accurate. That's
pretty
somewhat accurate.
It's an existential hell. That's what hell's more like, more or less.
It's been so excellent having you on the show, Pete.
Yes.
You don't say this much, but it's nice to visit you guys in hell.
What happens is at midnight, the dark portal now opens in these troubled times, and I can see into the mortal world. You must have some sort of haunting or demon or just something evil in your apartment that gives us access into your room right now. So
Yeah.
I would be careful when you turn off the camera.
Yes. And also be careful about any sub-dimensional creatures or characters of fiction that you may have a beef with. Like, for example, is there a particular Marvel mutant or anybody that you have an issue with?
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of them, but I mean, I would if you're talking about one of the most useless characters, maybe Cyclops. It's probably
Well. Pete fucking LePage.
Well, if
What
it
did I
was
tell you?
Cyclops,
I've heard. You know what? I've pierced the veil. You know, I know a lot of guys. Maybe you know a guy named Stephen Strange. He helped me come down here. Enough with the shit talking. I got a lot to deal with without some.
hold up, Cyclops, real quick. Are you about to play a baseball game? Is that like a jersey?
Yes.
Are you on a softball team, Cyclops?
Yes, we came back from a socially distant softball game at the school. What's the matter with you?
Cool.
We still have stuff to do. Like we don't have the luxury of closing. Okay, we don't have the luxury of closing our schools. No, a lot of the kids can socially distance in ways you can't even imagine.
It's hard to talk shit about to you when you're talking about the kids in schools.
I know, exactly. You don't think about the entire thing. Listen, I don't want to stay in hell for too long. It already smells like Kurt's ass down here, so I don't want to stay too long. But listen, I've been told about Pete LePage. Scoured the multiverse, but I found you. Listen, enough, all right? Let's bury the hatchet right here.
Hatch it out.
Yeah, hash it out.
I would also rather not put a hole in your chest with my optic blasts.
You get a little perturbed at seeing so many hairy men in front of you right now. I mean, you want to...
You know what? No, and hardy hard. You know what? No. You know what? I don't need this. I don't need any of it to be sit here in front of you three creatures and be made fun of. Right? I'm going back to my realm where it's safe, where I'm safe from podcasters and werewolves. And I thought you were Stephen Strange for a second.
How's Gene?
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Hey, I'm BJ Thorne, and I know you're craving the clubs, but none can you go to. That is so yesterday's bicycle, man. I know a place that is open 24/7, where your greatest nightmares will come true. It's like Legends of the Hidden Temple, but real. It's got everything, little doggies. Tiny bathtub you can't fit in. Memory foam mattress made of the quicksands. Half your seamless order. Job interviews that don't exist. Emo Robin Hood slinging arrows of self-doubt. A coffin couch with 1 books. And music by the Agoraphobias. And guess best part, you don't even have to leave your homes to go clubbing. Why? Because it is in your head. If you don't find it, it will find you. So put on your booties, little doggies, and get ready for the worst time you never asked for. It's going to be so sane. So sane.
What's Igora up to?
Speak of her, and she appears.
I must say, I'm not used to you summoning me.
I was just checking in. Hadn't seen you in a while. Wanted to see how things were going with the old noggin and the eyes.
The visions that I can't tell you about?
Right. I wasn't asking about them.
I mean, he wasn't interested.
No.
We were just concerned, about you, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not.
Sure. Well, in non-vision related news, I received a memo from the network making it very, very clear that we have no participation in the Emmy Awards, the multiple Emmy Awards. They wanted to remind us that Tiger King is up for several Emmy Awards, and we got the boot, as we always do.
Well, there are no undead versions of the Emmys. I hope one day that will change.
There was briefly.
What is she? She's shaking again. Writhing again.
There we
She's
go.
writhing again. I think there's something wrong. That green smoke doesn't look good behind her. Is that? I mean, is that emanating from her?
That was just. It happened again, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me guess, you can't tell us, can you?
No.
I don't even think you know.
No, she doesn't.
I know exactly what's happening. I always.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing, right, Warren? It's
Always. No. What
she's disappeared.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Well, I hate not knowing.
I do as well. I love a good vision, as I've said before. I want to know. I mean, you can learn. We could learn our futures within these visions. You know. We're back, baby. Welcome to hell. It's quite a horrifying show. Many strange things have happened, Warren.
Fun things been happening on the Welcome to Hell Instagram and Twitter, which you...
Fun!
I know, weird, right? You can
Fun!
Yeah, fun.
Satan loves fun.
Our unpaid intern on the Twitter has put out a tweet or a beacon for independent artists who are working on things in the quarantine or just in general that they'd like us to show on bring to the show.
We search the mortal world for the strange and interesting.
And strange and interesting, we have found. We were contacted by this group about a week or two ago. It really blew our socks off, or blew our mind, knocked our socks off. I don't care.
Knocked our minds off. What a strange vision we've been shown of the future.
It's a music video.
That the future will look like that?
And we have him here tonight. Welcome to Hell, Lip Sync and Friends.
Welcome to hell!
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hello. Thank you for being on the show. We were blown away. As we said, our minds were our socks. Our minds were in our socks. Were you possessed by a demon to create these powers?
You can't really be possessed by a demon if you are one.
Yeah, I try to check in with Cthulhu every now and then, but I invoke Jamie daily, and she's way worse.
You guys are not just lip sync, is that correct?
We're lip sync and crap date.
I'm a crap date.
Same. Yeah.
Johnny Hope other band, or is that the other deity you worship?
To be fair, Jamie is multiple deities.
Gotcha.
To be fair.
Yes, to be fair.
So do you believe that robots will control all in the future? Do you believe we have a future?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to the amalgamation.
I'd quite like to be able to take out things I could see and put them on a DVD.
Yes.
There's nothing like physical media.
Your computer directly into your brain. That would be quite lovely to see. Very Lawnmower Man-ish. Is that an okay reference? Does anyone know the Lawnmower Man? Wasn't he? Let's cut that out. Cut it out!
The Lawnmower Man is pretty much like our level of CG ability. So like we that's where we are. We can do Lawnmower Man shit right now.
I like it.
Yeah,
I enjoy Lawnmower Man. That's fine.
So you know Lawnmower Man?
Oh yeah,
I know Lawnmower Man. I have the director's cut on Laserdisc. I know you have a drummer here. And so I wonder if he is he a part of Crap Date or Lip Sync?
I'm both now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's both.
He's just the house drummer. He just kind of hangs out.
I'm just kind of around all the time.
Yeah.
We got a flat with him so that he felt included.
Yeah.
It's almost working.
You really got to foster your drummers. You got to support your drummers.
We were hoping he would support us because we lost our jobs, but then he quit his job to hang out with us.
I was trying to support them.
I still keep the drum machine around just to...
He brings it in my room when I'm sleeping.
If you guys like the quality of laser discs and data moshing, you might like our other video for Crap Deck called Ephemera, which has got a lot of digital aliasing bullshit.
Yeah, Jamie got really into data moshing a year ago when we made that. She's really good at data moshing. If you guys need data moshed, Jamie.
That's pretty cool.
I'm always looking for things to mosh.
Yes, the show's annual budget is $50, and I spent about that much on glitch textures for the show. So yeah, I love data mashing.
No, we had that much in the budget.
You have a MySpace.
We've got a GeoCities website. You could start there, but I'm Sync of Lips on Instagram, and then there's a Crap Date Instagram as well for the other project. Yeah. And what else is there?
Bandcamp.
Oh yeah, Bandcamp.
We always like to ask those who have visited us from the mortal plane, if you were to pass away, let's say all together, Buddy Holly style, in an airplane of some sort, or how would you like to go if you were to go? How would you like it all to end?
Slowly bleeding out from a knife wound to the gut.
Oh, hey,
that's painful.
That is painful.
And that's a horrible slow death.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I don't
die.
The way I see it, I don't want to get cheaped out of the pineal gland trip.
Interesting.
Yeah. The brain basically does like a 5-minute climactic montage of your life as if you were the winner of it.
Yeah.
Bleeding out. It's amazing.
Yeah, see, I want that.
Me too. I had that. I'd do it again.
Had it?
So I guess he speaks for all of you. You'd all like to be stabbed. So that's great. No. What about you? What about you guys?
I'd like to get choked to death by my true love.
Oh.
Okay.
While she shushes me.
Ooh. And Jamie.
I've already seen my death. I'm just gonna fall over and break my neck.
Okay. All right. Quick.
You've seen a vision, such as the visions of future you create.
Yes, I mean they're music videos, but it's a vision of the future if you want.
A music video. Oh right. Correct. I thought it was actually. I thought they had vision. I was thinking they had vision. I was thinking we were talking about computers being linked into the brain and all that, and I suppose I became confused.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, it's our pleasure.